and it's like a really good dip for tortilla chips.
Oh, that would, yeah. Oh, I never
That's
thought
really,
about that, but the
that could
cranberry
be
sauce, yeah,
interesting.
that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That
might like
sounds
that.
good.
I like the way cranberries are grown or how they grow. I think that's
Yeah.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Oh, like in a big bog.
Yeah. And then you have to flood the field, and then all the cranberries float to the top, and you scrape them off into a big basket.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of oysters or something.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, not really, but
Cranberries are nice.
Well, it
Have
is
you ever
now
Really
7:37.
good.
We're
Yeah.
officially 7 minutes late.
Show is starting.
Well, we should start eventually. I don't know how many people are going to be here. The list looks very light. Um, we
Labor
don't.
Day.
In theory, we could wait another 24 minutes until Pamela C. Hillman.
Yeah.
Well, she says with hope to come.
She would
I don't
hope to
think
come.
that's
Yeah.
the title of her song.
Ah,
Although
It
that would
sounds,
be a great title for it.
I know. It sounds kind of sexy.
Um, so next on the list technically would be Eduardo and Victoria.
I
I don't know
know.
that you want to start the show.
I don't care.
Well,
It's okay.
I think beautiful is a beautiful song. I don't want to. Well, you can't go wrong. Well, we can't go wrong with having you start the show because you're great.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you wouldn't like more of
it's
a build up.
No, I'm fine. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, of course we'll build her up right away.
Here they come.
But maybe it will lift everybody up to feel,
Yeah.
it's not the
You up
Christina
yours.
Aguilera beautiful, right?
I'm sorry.
It's not the Christina Aguilera beautiful.
No, it's no, but maybe you could do that at the end.
I don't know. I could. That would have been a really good idea. Dang. And Christina Aguilera and Carole King, they sang both of their songs, both of their beautiful songs together in a concert.
Oh,
That they,
Oh,
that they, it's on. You can see it on YouTube. It's fantastic.
oh, well, it's nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Okay.
they're friends.
Yeah, they are.
I'm very happy that Sarah is here. I was kind of worried about Sarah.
Yes.
I don't know why. It's not like I've watched the show for a while, but if she's listening, she was on my mind. And
Yeah. I saw her.
yeah,
She's there
she's
with
here.
Laura. She's there with
on the
Laura.
list.
Yeah, and she's there with Laura. I saw her in the picture.
Yeah, we're here. I'm just having to move my laptop over since we're going on quicker than I thought. So
Yeah, it's going to be a lot quicker. You might
I gotta get set up now.
you might be next, Laura.
I know. So we're gonna get set up.
You look fantastic. Look fantastic, sir.
Well, Victoria's getting ready, and you should all be on your tiptoes because there are so few. I have this theory that if I get back into the swing of things and send things out on time, and some people may return. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, of course.
We'll see.
Well, this is a holiday, so
Yeah.
It is a
Somebody
holiday.
around.
It's an especially hot holiday.
yes.
Yeah. Some people's internet may be out.
Yeah, Karen
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to come tonight, but she doesn't have air conditioning.
Oh,
So she just said,
yeah.
she said it was okay during the day, but at night it's just
No.
stifling. And she just,
Yeah. And it's hotter at the beach than it is inland with this weather, which is
Crazy.
weird.
Really?
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Wow.
I saw for the first time they had heat warnings on the coast, which was,
Yeah.
all, like Santa Monica's all red now. So that, according to Amber, my meteorologist, she says that doesn't happen very often.
No, it's like a Santa Ana condition without the Santa Ana wind. So it's hotter at the beach, cooler in the mountains. Except in the mountains, you get this hot compression air coming down.
Humid, yeah.
And Wednesday night when I was at my cabin, the wind came up in the middle of the night and I ran outside because it was so hot inside. And it was like the oven door had been opened and this hot stream of air came down the canyon. It was horrible up there. So I'm not going up there this week. No, next week. Not
Let
this
out a scream, baby. Let out
Oh,
a scream.
awful.
Yes, Bill turned on the air conditioner, which is very unusual.
Neither one of us really need it that often.
Well, I live in a cave, and it's usually like this time of year, it's like normal
Yeah.
here. But the other day when you turned, I was getting ready to leave and go to the grocery store when Bill came down to tell me he was going to turn it on, and I thought, okay, so I started to go to the store, but then it came on, and it was like a different room.
Yes.
And I canceled my trip to the grocery store.
It gets very comfortable downstairs when the AC is on. It doesn't quite cool off the upstairs, but it really is nice down there. Unfortunately, in the winter when the heater works, which it's still not, the upstairs gets hot and the downstairs stays cold. So
Um, I wish, yeah, it's kind of like a hot pocket that way, where you microwave a hot pocket
yeah,
and like the outside is volcanic lava and then the
yeah,
inside is like frozen.
yep,
So we live in a hot pocket of a house.
yep,
That's what I'm saying.
yep.
A hot pocket.
Uh,
Sounds good. Sounds like the name of somebody. Oh, he's a hot.
Hello.
Fuck.
Hello.
Can
And you're all
hear
used to be a-
me?
it
And
used
you
to be
guys
my
are all
hand
dressed
drum.
up in winter clothes. Look at you. I'm
Oh
jealous.
my gosh. I want to be in winter clothes.
It's
Can you
cold there.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
like
we can.
that.
Yes, Tommy, we can hear you.
Tommy, can you hear me? Can you feel me near you? Tommy. Okay.
Well, Victoria, you sound
is-
warmed up to me.
How
Yeah.
does it sound? How does the piano? Do we sound loud enough?
You sound perfectly balanced.
Okay,
do sound balanced.
fantastic.
A little more.
That's
We've
true.
been working on it. We've been working on it on the technical
Oh, good.
difficulties.
You sound great.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I chose this song because basically I think it's just about getting up in the morning and doing your day and just starting off trying to feel good about yourself and beautiful. And it talks about people in the she's sitting in the station watching people go by and going to work with sad faces, and I don't know, it's about work. I don't know
So
what year it
I
is.
want to ask if you want to record because
Okay.
I can't imagine that you don't want to preserve this beautiful moment for forever.
I'm so. Oh, I'm not supposed to say anything, but I'm just so happy you're here, Trip.
Oh no, you can say whatever you want. I just didn't want
Okay.
like a. I don't know. I don't want a big deal.
You didn't want us to bring you a cake or sing anything.
No,
birthday
and
to you, anything like that.
that's how you know I'm serious because I like cake a lot. Sometimes I'll go to a party just to have the cake and leave, because I don't want to.
Hey.
Or a funeral. I like to go to funerals that I'm not invited to because
That's a movie. There was a movie about that.
Yeah. With Bud Cort, probably.
Yes, probably.
well,
Sounds like
happy
a-
September, everybody. 2022. We are on show number what? I don't know. I mix them up. I get them wrong every week, but it's somewhere around 126.
All right.
But I managed to do it wrong like every week, and so I always know I'm a week off somewhere. So it's 126, maybe it's 127, I don't know. And we don't have a theme that I know of this week, but it is Labor Day. So if you have any songs about working or pregnancy or unions, this would be the week to sing it. I'm very happy to see everybody. I hope you had a great summer, and I had a summer filled with evil ground squirrels.
Ooh.
If you don't know now, you should probably know that ground squirrels are evil. I mean, they walk around and they try to fool you with their happy fuzzy tails, but no. And
I
I,
like squirrels. I used to walk to school with them when I lived in New Jersey. There was like this alleyway in the back of my house, and they would follow me on the telephone lines. They would
well,
walk
these
me
are
to school.
ground squirrels, though. They're not like happy tree climbing squirrels.
Oh,
They're
okay,
ground
it's different.
squirrels.
Yeah.
And I
Tree
think they
squirrels are
carry
good.
some sort of resentment about the fact that they can't climb things.
Oh,
And
maybe.
that resentment of not being able to climb things has manifested itself over billions of years so that they do nothing but eat beautiful flowers that cost a lot of money at Home Depot. That's
Oh,
what they do.
they know it's from Home Depot.
They do. They knew it was my favorite one. And I had this fantasy vision that outdoor area that I'm working on, and it's all done. And the last thing I need to do is flowers, and I go to Home Depot and I splurge, and I don't get just one flat. I get two flats. And of portulaca, which are my favorite flower. They're great. And they lasted one day.
Yep.
And then I came out the next morning, and it was like a cartoon with Chip and Dale. They literally kind of did like it. And then bits of my expensive, beautiful portulaca flew everywhere. And then he kind of stared at me for a moment, wondering.
What's going on?
So anyway.
They're evil. They also dig under the foundation and collapse houses, and they're doing that in my yard and the neighbor's yard too. They're awful. I hate them.
So maybe I'll sing a squirrel song next week. But in the meantime, Victoria, are you ready?
It wasn't Harold and Maude, Bill.
So I'm going to.
It was a newer movie. It's a newer movie, and he meets
Are
this
you
girl.
ready?
He meets this girl that's doing the same thing, and they're going to funerals and like wedding crashers, but funeral crashers.
Could I just say hi really quick to Trip?
Well, hello, Stephen. It's very nice to see you, my friend.
Nice to see you. I forgot about tonight, actually, with Labor Day. And then I just got a notification you were live on Facebook, and I saw your name. So, hey, I just wanted to say, hey, hello, welcome back. Glad to see you. And I do have to go find a cool place, though. My room is roasting. So I'm out of here.
Okay.
I'll see you guys next week, but I just wanted to say hello and wish you well.
Well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate that.
Hey, everybody. I'll see
Steve.
you guys next week. I got to go find a cool air-conditioned bar.
See you next week too. Miss you.
I think of you every time I walk past Baller Hardware. I do. No, Baller Hardware is a cool store. Okay, bye.
Bye. See you guys later.
Bye,
Have fun.
Steve.
So, all right. So Stephen is so ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
please welcome to your Zoom screens, all the way from Chile, where there is no constitution.
Oh,
There is,
but
not a new one.
please welcome Victoria and Eduardo. Yay!
yay.
Everyone, please remember to mute, including me. Here we go.
You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. And people are gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. Waiting at the station with the workday wind blowing, I got nothing to do but watch the passers-by. Mirrored on their faces, I see frustration growing, but they don't see it showing. Why do I? You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. And people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. I have often asked myself the reason for the sadness in a world where tears are just a lullaby. If there's any answer, maybe love can end the madness, maybe not, oh, but we can surely try. You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. And people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. As you feel. Yeah!
Oh my God!
Beautiful. It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Well, Victoria, can I just say, I mean, the song was beautiful, but I kept staring at your beautiful, beautiful hair. Like, why is it so beautiful this week? I haven't seen it in a while, or I don't know, but wow,
Since you've been gone so long, Trip.
it's lustrous and shiny and bouncy with all sorts of natural highlights, and
Well, it's not all natural, some natural.
I'm trying to help you.
What about this one? This good. Last week,
Yes, yes, Eduardo,
Yeah.
last week,
Yeah.
I sang for Eduardo just the way you are, and you know, I talked about not to change the color of his hair and stuff. and it distracted him, and he started playing a different song.
Oh,
well, let's put this on gallery view because you should see just how much we loved that song. So let's do that. Gallery view. Yay!
it was incredible. That was so good.
Beautiful.
So good.
And that was a great starter for our little Labor Day show. It's kind of hard to feel beautiful sometimes in 90-degree weather.
100.
Okay, hold on. I hit the wrong button. So let's go back to. Okay. You cannot minimize when you. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to get back to my sign-up sheet, and here it is.
Sarah's next.
So Sarah is next. You're absolutely right, and then followed by Laura Hansen Clark. But let's put the spotlight back on them. Hello, Sarah. Oh my goodness, you look so serious.
Sorry.
You look like you're about to tell me bad news.
No, that was my zoning out face. Sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. It's good to have a zoning out face that looks serious, because you can be like in a classroom or a church or a funeral or and look like you're paying attention.
Yeah. One time I remember I was in class in high school and I was thinking about something, and I guess I just had a really strange expression because one of my peers was like, "What's going on? Are you all right?" And I was like, "Doesn't everybody look like this when they're thinking about something?" Anyways.
I do. I do this. I have this when I'm thinking, and then I look angry.
Furrowed brow.
Yeah. So, Sarah, what are you going to sing for us?
I'm gonna sing a little medley that I kind of put together, and I think it's kind of appropriate for this time of year, transitioning out of summer into fall. Except I know not for Victoria and Eduardo. But it's about both the songs that I put together are about birds. So the first one is called Meadowlarks. So it starts with the meadowlark and then the hummingbird, and then the other song is about the cuckoo bird.
I can't wait. I think it's fabulous that you arranged it. This is an original. And has anyone ever heard your medley before? Say no.
Yeah, no, this is show off show exclusive.
Thank you. That's all I
A
wanted to
premiere, yes.
Oh, and you want to.
So
Oh yeah. Are we able to record? I haven't.
Oh yeah, you could totally can. Let's make sure that you do. Do that.
Please.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I should probably. You can go ahead.
Okay.
I should probably remind everyone. I will forget. I mean, I'll mean to remind you, but I'll forget. So please help me not forget, maybe. And without further ado, Sarah, take it away.
Thank you. All right. Meadowlark, fly your way down. I hold a cornucopia and a golden crown for you to wear upon your fleecy down. Oh, meadowlark, sing to me. Hummingbird, just let me die inside the broken ovals of your olive eyes. I do believe you gave it your best try. My hummingbird, sing to me. What do you do? In April I open my bill. In May I sing night and day. In June I change my tune. In July far, far I fly. In August away I must. What do you do? In April I open my bill. In May I sing night and day. In June I change my tune. In July far, far I fly. In August away I must.
Oh,
Wow. Oh, beautiful.
That's so pretty.
that was
That was
gorgeous.
wonderful.
Let's put this on gallery view, Sarah, so that you can see just how much everybody loved that song. So, yay!
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's
Thank
nice
you,
to hear a
guys.
song about meadowlarks that isn't, the Stephen Schwartz song. Meadowlark. I kept thinking, which is also a beautiful song, by the way. What inspired you to put together a medley about birds?
Well, I was playing the second song actually, and it's kind of a short song actually, and I was like, I could just sing a short song or improvise something. But then I already knew the first song about the meadowlark and the hummingbird, and they're kind of both melancholy feelings, so they fit together pretty seamlessly actually, I think.
I would have never known, had I just heard that walking down the street, I would have never known that it was a compilation.
Yeah.
That's how good you are, Sarah. Cool people.
Thank you.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed our Show Off Show exclusive,
Yes.
only for subscribers. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. And where are we going now? Do we go directly to Laura, or what do we do?
Yeah, are you
You
ready?
can go directly to me.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah, well, then let's do that.
Hey.
That was wonderful, Sarah. That was
It really
amazing.
was. We should do
Thank
another.
wow.
you.
Yeah. I need to do another.
Can't wait to see the video when it's played back. Oh my God, that was good.
I was thinking of you, Sarah, the other day, and I was reviewing things and how much it meant when your family came that one night, and it was just an amazing moment. Anyway, hi to your mom
Yeah.
and dad and the rest of your family.
I'm sure she would tell me to say hi as well, so I will pass that on to her.
I will. Well, Laura,
Yes.
what are you going to sing for us?
I'm going to sing Life on Mars. I didn't know if there was a theme or not, so Sarah and I had just talked about maybe one that we could do that we've done before that we could throw together real quick. So we're throwing it together.
I like that. There's another way of saying that, which is not nearly as nice as the way you're saying it, but
Oh, okay.
it involves pulling and yeah. So, well, are you ready?
We're ready and good
We're
to
ready.
see you,
Oh,
by the
yeah,
way.
we're
Glad to have you back.
Oh, well, thank you. Let's put you on spotlight. And did you want to record?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Spotlight for everyone. That's you. And everyone, please remember to mute, mostly me. Please welcome Laura Hanson Clark.
It's a awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mommy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen, and she walks through her sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a saddening bore, for she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools as they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's a freaky show. Take a look at the lawman beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. He's in the best-selling show. Is there life on Mars? It's on America's tortured brow that Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. Now the workers have struck for fame, 'cause Lennon's on sale again. And hold on, sorry, I lost my way. See the mice in their million horns, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads. Rule Britannia is out of bounds to my mother, my dog, and clowns. But the film is a saddening bore, 'cause I wrote it 10 times or more. It's about to be read again, and I ask you to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's a freaky show. Take a look at the lawman beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. He's in the best
Oh my! Well, that
Yeah.
was wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got that big money note there toward the end, you know.
Where's that from, Laura?
It's David Bowie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like it. I
Oh,
like it. I
my.
miss David.
And what?
I miss David.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Miss him.
I've been practicing that trip.
Oh my. We love it. Oh my.
Oh my! Oh my! I stole that from George Takai. It's
Oh, I love
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh my.
he does it a little gayer than I do, but distracting from your beautiful song. Let me put this on gallery view, Laura, because you should see just how everybody loved that song. It was
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Mwah, mwah.
More David Bowie, please.
well,
need
this
to
is
do
kind
more
of a
David
classy
Bowie.
show, really, with David Bowie and Carole King and
Oh, that's wonderful.
and an original compilation about birds. You know, we could be somewhere.
Good stuff.
We could be somewhere where they require a jacket.
There you go. I believe it. One day.
Too hot.
Not in September.
Well, Laura Hanson Clark, I can always count on you.
Hey, Eduardo's wearing a jacket.
Ooh, Eduardo.
He's experiencing winter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why.
How nice for
It's
Hell,
so easy to assume that everyone's seasons are our seasons, but they're not.
Yeah.
It's an American-centric kind of view I have.
And you know what else is weird about it is that everybody just goes along with it. All of South America, you know, in winter, poor Santa Claus is like you guys are in the heat now. Imagine wearing a Santa suit.
Yeah. In Australia, they have
fun.
barbecues on the beach.
Oh, at Christmas time? Oh, yeah. Santa needs like his swim trunks on or something.
Yes, and that's typical Santa affair.
Speedo Santa.
No, I never.
I bet Santa gets sick so easily going from these extreme temperatures, you know, and then wearing all of that clothes. I hope he dresses in layers so he could, you know, I never thought of the science of Santa. Yeah.
throw the presents up in the air.
I mean, I want to believe that somehow, while inventing a way to deliver all of those presents, there was probably some sort of engineering that went into his Santa suit, probably like the astronauts, you know?
Yeah, like a flight suit. He's got to have a flight suit, something like that.
I think he's not that at all. Maybe it's
He
just
only looks fat. That's all the air conditioning stuff underneath.
Oh, yes.
That's definitely it.
I'm glad we're figuring this out.
I would like an answer by the end of the show, okay?
But the most
No
insane.
pressure.
But the most insane part of it is Easter, because Easter is all about, and the equinox is all about awakening and growing and blooming and creating. Can you imagine doing that in fall? It just is wrong.
No.
Oh, there's a really funny, is it? I think it's from a podcast. My gay boyfriend shared it with me one time about in this French class, this guy trying to explain in his broken French how we celebrate Easter here, and then a bunny comes and gives us eggs, and the French people are just like, what? And then everyone else is explaining the things they do, and they all sound equally ridiculous to us. It's like, well, in the Netherlands, Santa brings his slave, and they do mean things to little kids. Like, he has some black slave. Like, it's crazy. And then people are horrified that these are their, like, little children's stories. So it's
They were
weird.
going to try to do a Pixar movie of that, but it was voted down.
It was, I bet. It's weird. There's weird things, weirder than bunnies delivering eggs.
That'll be the one big break I get. I'll get one big break, and it will be having to write songs for that show.
Yeah, I'll have to see if I can find it and share it with you guys. It is so funny just listening. And as he's explaining to the
David
French
Series?
people, What?
Is it David Sedaris?
Oh, maybe that's it.
What?
Because he wrote recently a book called Me Talk Pretty One Day about him moving to France, and he does a lot of
That might be it, because I know he really likes him. That could be. I have to go back and find it. I'll have to ask him, but it is so funny. Yeah, and then as he's explaining the bunnies and the eggs, he realizes how ridiculous it sounds. It was just really funny. I'll have to see if I can find it.
I think if you really, but if you break down the core stories of the beginning of each of the major, if you just really break them down to facts, it's a lot to, anyway, Laura Hanson Clark, yay! Can't get out of this, I can't get out of it. All right, let me did I take the spotlight off you? No, I didn't.
So.
All right. Well, we are moving on to Leslie Thorson, who has been beyond helpful, and I'm very grateful to Leslie for all of your help, and she will call me and remind me of things that I have forgotten, and or when things don't go out, and I never asked her to do it. She just kind of did, and that's always nice. And you've been super helpful, and I'm very grateful. And what are you going to say?
Well, you know how earlier we were talking about people who are annoying?
I'm afraid to hear the rest of this because I'll take it personally. Yes, we were talking about annoying people.
Yes,
and
yes. And for some reason or other, this is not, okay, I have to fix something here. Okay. Something in my Zoom is not performing correctly. But anyway, this is an Amy Mann song from back in the day when she, I think this is from her first album after she embarked on her solo career. And the song is called Stupid Thing. And I think I know who she wrote the song about, but I'm not absolutely sure. So I'm not going to speculate here because, what if somehow he heard, it's like, wait a minute, I never thought that was about me.
Oh yeah, you don't want to say it out loud because we're live streaming, and as you know, millions of people from
anybody
all over. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's very appropriate of you, Leslie Thorson.
I try. So I don't know if I can get this to work right.
Oh, I forgot to ask if you wanted to record too.
Yes, I would like to record.
So let's do
Yeah, this is like too weird.
And you have a new pillow behind you. It's very cute. Well, maybe I haven't seen it. It's great how they all match, though. I think that's important. I don't know if I should be jealous of Laura Hanson Clark's gay boyfriend or not. Is he seeing anybody, your gay boyfriend? He's got a lot of time to spend with you, I think.
You know Nick. You've met him.
Have I met him?
You aren't each other's type, trust me.
Yeah, he's been at the house here before. You've met him.
But he's mine.
Yeah. He's a cool
Well,
guy.
I was
an incredibly talented artist. He's amazing.
He is amazing. He's
writer too. He's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say I wanted a long-term anything.
Okay,
That's not really how it works most of the time in the gay world.
Okay. Oh, what do I know? Okay.
Well,
But
I don't know.
to the house.
Maybe for nice gay people it works that way. I don't know. I meet a lot of, the point is, Leslie, are you ready?
I guess so. I just, things are not lining up the way they're supposed to.
Do you want us to come back, by the way?
No, I'll just go ahead and, let me just go ahead and record.
Because you can see what happens. I'm going to get myself into trouble here.
Okay, I'm going to start recording, and there'll just be a moment while I switch over to my my actual track.
And I'm going to introduce you too.
Myself, which is fine. Okay.
So start recording, and then I'll say something nice.
Okay. I'm recording now, so you can say something nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to your Zoom screens the marvelous Leslie Thorson.
All right, here goes. Nothing was saving our day. There was nothing to say, but you said something anyway, claiming I stepped out of line, which forced you to leave me as if that idea was mine. Oh, you stupid thing. Speaking of course as your dear departed. Oh, you stupid thing. It wasn't me that you outsmarted. Oh, you stupid thing. Stopping it all before it even started. I bet you knew it would come. That's just like you to sit back and just play it dumb. One word of warning would help, but that sacrifice was made trying to save yourself. Oh, you stupid thing. Speaking of course as your dear departed. Oh, you stupid thing. It wasn't me that you outsmarted. Oh, you stupid thing. Stopping it all before it even started. Maybe that's just how I am, to fall where I stand, or I'm weak, or that kind of man, one who looks helpless and brave. But you turned into a coward. I don't care for the parts you saved, you stupid thing. Speaking of course as your dear departed. Oh, you stupid thing. It wasn't me that you outsmarted. Oh, you stupid thing. Speaking of course as your dear departed. Oh, you stupid thing. It wasn't me that you outsmarted.
Yay!
Oh yeah! Wow,
That's
Oh,
fantastic.
that was good. I don't know that song. That was
Me
I didn't
nice.
either. I love it.
It's
Yeah.
Do you ever sing that song in the car?
Uh,
It just seems like a car song. It's stuck in.
Yeah, you can sing that when someone cuts you off. Oh, you stupid
On the
thing.
Oh, you know, I'm really
freeway.
trying
Yeah.
I'm trying to shed my incarnation as Bodhisattva road rage. You know, by when
Well,
someone
you don't.
really,
You
really
don't.
stupid, I just try to convince myself that, oh, they must be rushing off to save somebody's life or something
I
like
do the same
Well,
thing.
you
I'm like,
wouldn't
oh, I
say,
bet the
"Oh, you
wife
stupid
is in
thing."
labor. They
There
have
you
to
go.
rush.
Yep.
Or maybe his arm got amputated and
or
he could
a
bleed to
dog.
death.
You know, a
Yeah.
dog or a cat has to be rushed to the vet. I always try
That's
to
There you
it.
go.
Yeah,
that's
Only
why.
reason. Only
yeah,
reason.
Dad. I've done that. I've
Yeah.
said that before in the car where it must be a brain surgeon. Yeah, I've said that.
Yes,
It's
that's
funny
what it
how
looks like.
when
Scream it out! Oh, you stupid thing!
it's funny because
That's what I do.
some of the
Yeah.
time that's probably true, but it makes me feel better even if it's just a silly joke. It makes me feel better about
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
you get angry if somebody's actually rushing off to save a life.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, you
yeah.
want so
If somebody was rushing off to save your life, you would be so grateful.
I would, and I would be mad at the person who was mad.
yeah,
know,
yeah.
because,
Yep. Yep.
So you look at that
Do you
mad
want me to-
person say, "You
want me to
stupid
die?"
thing."
well, I love that guitar solo too. That was
That was
fabulous.
nice. It was
I
beautiful.
should put this on gallery view because we haven't had a chance as a group to say how much we loved that song. I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful. Leslie.
Great.
You
Bravo.
stupid thing. See, like it's catchy. Oh, you stupid.
Yeah.
This
You
song,
stupid
this song
thing.
could also fall into the theme for next week. You know, like
Don't worry, I've got a lot of songs that can be.
not
Yeah,
not an annoying song, but a song about annoying something annoying.
Things. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I really meant.
Yeah. Yeah.
As per usual, Victoria, you have crystallized my thoughts. It's beautiful. Well, Leslie Thorson, did we say how much we loved her? Did we do that yet? We should.
Yeah.
We could do it again.
I don't know. I have no short-term memory. That's gone.
Thank you so much. I will mute
Thank you,
myself
Leslie
now.
Thorson.
Thank you for being co-host even when you weren't officially co-host. You've been amazing.
Yeah, you know,
Thank
Leslie.
Yeah.
Many
Leslie
times,
does a
many
lot
times.
of behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yep.
With
Thank
with
goodness.
no thanks and you know I held Leslie hostage on the phone while I was having a panic attack, you know, and I really did, and she was very stable, very stable.
She's always.
Like Leslie's like if I were an eccentric billionaire movie director, I would hire Leslie just for no reason, just to kind of be there and be
Yeah,
a stabilizing influence.
yeah.
A lot of people I work with hire me for that reason, I believe.
Yeah, I can see why. Yeah.
So you're used to it. Well, thank you. Where are we now? We are at Pamela Clay, hoping I can come. Well,
Not here. I don't see
yeah,
her.
she's not here.
She's so busy.
Well, she's super busy, and she's anyway. She'll see this video,
Yeah, of course
and,
you will.
and she'll hear us all gushing over her, and she'll have to come say thank you. That's my theory.
Yeah.
But she's certainly a friend to the show, and
Oh, yeah.
would have been nice. Well, that brings us to Mr. Bill Wheeler, who,
I am ready.
as you know, had a birthday last week, and
Fun
survived.
party we had to. Yeah, survived. Next year is the big one. Got to have a huge party.
Oh,
75.
oh.
I will be 75 next year. Ah,
And that
Believe it.
crowd.
I'm hoping by then the garden will be done, and
it looks pretty good. The front garden I have not done, but it will be done too by then.
but it's anyway. So, Bill, what are you going to say?
Yeah. I'm going to do something that's only distantly related to Labor Day. It's mostly about being broke, which most people these days are, and mostly not through their own fault, but just the way the stupid economy is, just the way it was in the 1930s when the really big labor movement really took effect when FDR was president. So I'm going to do I Can't Give You Anything But Love. Finally, I've been working on this song. I've done this before, but I didn't have it in the right key. I think I finally have the right key. I had it in the key of G that I printed out.
This
Which
is
is like, what was I thinking?
this is one of Julian Troop's favorite songs.
Yes,
It
I know.
absolutely is. And
Yep.
so Julian, who's right up there,
Somewhere.
almost see him. He's right next to the clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
He's
from Christine Gittimer. Julian's
always on
always
my
watching
mind.
over us, and he'll be very happy. So, ladies and gentlemen, please
Yeah.
remember to mute, including me, and welcome to your Zoom screens, the wonderful Mr. Bill Wheeler.
All right. And I'm going to be doing the intro and verse that most people don't sing, and it changes the whole song. It slows it down and makes it a ballad, at least in my mind, the way I interpret it. So here we are going, and I hope this microphone and speaker system works because it's been kicking out on other Zooms, and I've tried tweaking some of the settings. So let me know if it works. I hope it does. We're another experience. Old computer, it worked. This computer, it doesn't seem to work as well. But here we go. Gee, but it's tough to be broke, kid. It's not a joke, kid. It's a curse. My luck is changing. It's gotten from simply rotten to something worse. Who knows, someday I will win too. I'll begin to reach my prime. Now, though I see what our end is, all I can spend is just my time. I can't give you anything but love. Baby, that's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, we're sure to find happiness. And I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you look swell, baby. But diamond bracelets Kmart doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. Rome wasn't built in a day, kid. You'll have to pay, kid, for what you get. But I am willing to wait, dear. Your little mate, dear, will not forget. You have a lifetime before you. I'll adore you, come what may. Please don't be blue for the present, when it's so pleasant to hear you say, I can't give you anything but love. Baby, that's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, we're sure to find happiness. And I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. But diamond bracelets Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love.
Oh, wonderful. I never heard the
you.
verses before. They're wonderful.
I
Yay!
know no one sings those, and I like it. It changes the whole song.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I hope the speaker didn't kick out this time.
A tiny little bit,
Oh,
just like a blink,
Teeny
not like it
tiny.
did last week. Yeah,
okay. I changed a couple settings. I guess it's getting better, but
definitely
It
better.
sounded okay to me.
Definitely
Yeah.
better.
oh good.
That was a
Oh
great
good.
Well, Bill, here's an entire group about to tell you how much they love that song.
Aw.
Everyone, yay!
Yay!
Thank you. I like singing that song. I finally found the right key for myself.
Mhm.
I don't know why I printed it out of the key of G in the first place. That's either way too low or way too high. This is the key of C. This is my key. It feels comfortable.
Oh, good. Big difference. Yeah.
Big difference. Yes.
Love it.
You've heard me sing it.
Julian,
Like,
Julian loved this song because it reminded of some gold digger that he had once associated with.
Julian and a gold digger.
Well, he was some old girlfriend somewhere.
oh, Julian. Yeah.
Julian, and
Yeah.
and I said, okay, well that's we can use that, Julian. This time, I want you to sing that song as angry as you are right
Yeah.
now. And it was hysterical to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that song could be sung in a very angry way and make an incredible point.
Yeah, that was the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
It.
I
Guess
can't afford you. You know.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, thank you for that.
guess who
I missed it twice. Say it again.
What?
guess who wrote it?
Hoagie Carmichael. No, it's one of the Gershwins, wasn't it? No, I don't know.
No, Jimmy McHugh and Dorothy Fields wrote the lyrics.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's from Blackbirds of 1928. This version. The later versions were more jazzy and they eliminated the verse.
Well, yeah, because bitter doesn't sell.
Yeah.
That's why I'm unemployed, really.
Oh.
Well, where are we going? Don't. Anyway, all right. Here I am giving direction suddenly. Larry Davis.
Yeah.
Davis.
I'm so happy to see you. You're looking as dapper as ever.
Oh, you look dapper. You look great, baby. Long time no see.
Well, it's important to know I didn't get fat, and that's all I hold on to, really.
Oh, well, listen.
But I could have, because what are you going to sing for us, Mr.
I'm going to do an Irving Berlin song written in 1932 called Say It Isn't So. And I found a track by Stan Kenton Orchestra. And I think it's not in my key, but it's something I found, and I think I have to go through with it. And I'm burning up in this place. I'm burning.
It must be especially hot on you because you're hot to begin with.
Ah.
Are you a hunka burning love?
He is you're a smoldering ember, you know.
Yes, you're a
Trip is right. Trip is
I
right.
mean, I know when you come into the room, it gets hot, you know.
Oh, well, I'm old too, so.
I'm burning up.
Smoldering ember, smoldering ember.
Smoldering ember. Oh,
I know that should be the name of your group, the Smoldering Ember. You know, you and Dave and all the other sexty octogen.
Oh, hey, I've been around a lot of older dudes who are sexy.
I'm going to institute a no one under 50 rule, just for me personally.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say that. Well,
be careful because we can't last too long. Be careful.
That's not always a bad thing.
We might get started, but I'm going to be there to finish. Excuse me.
And on that happy note, well, we better sing songs until then. That's what we got to do. You just never know.
Okay, well, let me see if I can tune up my song that oh gosh. like I said, it's backing by Stan Kenton's orchestra, and it's from a group of albums, and this is called "The Romantic Approach" by Stan Kenton. You know, he was famous in the 50s, 60s. Very, very great jazz band person. So we're going to give it a try, and I hope I can get through it. Hold on. Here we go. Uh-oh. No, we ain't. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, I screwed up. Talk among yourselves. I got to go back and find this.
Okay, so I'm going to put it on gallery view, and we'll do it that way, and we will take the burning spotlight off of you because it's hot enough, and we'll talk about next week, and it's going to be well, this was a kind of a quick show, but that's okay. It's a holiday and it's hot, and so so we're doing next week. We are doing songs about things that are annoying, right? Or I think songs about things we find
Annoying. Just annoying.
Yeah.
Anything.
I was not going to where I want to go.
You know how I get shiny hair?
I want to know, please. Tell me.
I learned. I only thought, you know, but before I moved to Chile, I only thought like olive oil and stuff like that was for like darker people to make them so beautiful, you know.
Yeah.
And then I started like cooking, and then sometimes I get oil on my hands or whatever, and I go, what am I going to do with all this oil? And then I put it all over my face, and I was like, whoa, it feels so good. So I put olive oil on my face, and I put it on my body, and I put it in my hair too.
Yep.
I put it into a
Okay.
spray bottle. Like I mix it with, I actually use that olive oil sometimes. And if you put it into one of those little spray bottles, you know, especially when it's hot, it's
Yeah.
But just
But
oil
bugs like it too, though.
but you can't put it up here by your scalp. You have to only start putting it down lower,
We could.
because otherwise they get greasy and nasty.
Well, I noticed it from across a hemisphere.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, so
Now noticed it too, that it was kind of shiny. I was like, my
It's,
hair is kind of shiny.
Very.
well, I think most
Oh,
people know
cool.
that I'm obsessed with hair, and I am. I'm obsessed with hair. I wanted to at one point open like a little booth on Venice Beach, and next to all the other crazy people, and it was going to be called 1 Minute Makeover, and that's just where people would walk up to me, and I would just be like a bitchy queen, and I would rip apart their outfit and try to help them in the meanest way possible.
That could work. That could work.
I thought it because it would be, because you know that's how obsessed I am with
You might get rich doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might get on TV.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Simon Cowell of fashion.
I was
Uh-huh.
just going to say the Simon Cowell fashion. I really was. But that's,
Oh,
it would be just like that because I think what people don't get that they really want is an honest answer. You know, they don't. You know, honey, do these jeans make me look fat? You'll never get an honest.
no, they're not going to say that.
Well, see, that's what.
Yeah, you look
So I'm
horrible.
filling a niche.
Yeah, and you can't just say, "Oh, I thought you just were fat."
No.
It looks like you're
Never
expecting
do
twins.
that.
Or
I
if
love
you have to ask, then you know.
Okay,
So,
I finally got it.
All right.
All right. Well, that was a very entertaining interlude. But now, without
I'm
further
sorry.
ado, our finale for this evening.
Oh,
Well, I know, but you can't do better than Larry. So, ladies and
Right,
gentlemen,
yeah.
Larry Davis, yay!
Here we go.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
yes.
say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Everybody's saying that you don't love me. Say it isn't so. Everywhere I go, everyone I know they keep saying that you're growing tired of me. Say it isn't so. People say that you have found somebody new. And it won't be long before you leave me. Hey, just say it isn't true. Say that everything is still okay. That's all I need to know. And what they're saying, just say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Sorry, it's a short song.
Oh,
We want more, we want more, we want more.
That was
We
great.
always want
Bravo.
more.
It's a great album. It's called Stan Kenton Does the Romantic Approach. And there's a lot of standards in it. I forgot about the album until I was looking for music today. So
I saw a documentary on him, and he does this terrific version of Take Five. I saw a recording of Stan Kenton Orchestra, and who was the singer?
he was something. You know, June Christie came out of his group, and I got to see him at a concert while I was in the service. So I wasn't supposed to be there, but an officer got me a ticket, and I got in trouble for being there, and he did too. So
What were you? What a branch were you in?
I was in the Air Force.
Oh, my father too. My whole family, Air Force people.
Yeah, Air Force. It was wonderful. I was stationed at Little Rock, Arkansas.
My dad was in Houma, Louisiana.
All right. Oh, he
But-
was.
But then the hurricane got rid of the base. So
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So you were in. I'm sorry. Say again.
I was in the Air Force at
No. The Arkansas. We're in
Little Rock.
Little
It was
Rock.
called Little Rock Air Force Base. It was a wonderful base, but the town wasn't desegregated at that time, so hardly went into town.
Oh, wow.
No, that was
It was so
1960.
Mm.
I'm trying to place where it would have been before the Little Rock for that happened before though. They had was that before or after? That's 19.
Well,
When they brought in the National Guard to
escort the kids to
Yeah.
school.
it would have been before 1960 though.
No, I think it was 1964, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was in the 60s, wasn't
it's
it?
the same time my dad was in Louisiana. The same time in Houma.
Well, I
the
guess I
base
was just asking if you were.
fantastic, but you know, we hardly could go into town. We did, but wasn't fun.
Because I remember very distinctly you telling me a story about being so hungry one time and you were trying to get something to eat and
Oh, that was on my way home to Iowa, and by bus. And usually the bus would I could change buses in Fayetteville, Arkansas, which is a college town, very, very liberal. But for some reason, they let me off in this little town, and the bus station was a cafe and gas station at the same time. And I was in uniform, and all of a sudden, cars start. I tried to walk into the restaurant part, and they said, "What are you doing in here?" And I thought, "Oh, I wanted something to eat." And he said, "Well, go around the back." And I said, "Well, I'm not going around the back." And so I went out in front of the gas station and waited for an hour for the next bus to come through. And I would say about 10 to 12 cars just drove up, and the people just sat in the car, and it scared the hell out of me.
Wow.
And
Wow.
one of the truck drivers who was in the diner came out and said, "I'm heading to Fayetteville," which would have been where I should have gotten off before. And he said, "Do you want to ride?" And I said, "I'm about to kiss his feet to let me on." And he took me to Fayetteville, and I caught my regular connection and got home. It was fun.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank
It was
goodness.
just a little, well, I don't know what would have happened, but it was a little bit frightening for me because I'd never faced anything like that before. Growing up in Iowa, my neighborhood was very mixed, all working class people. And, the schools were integrated, and the neighborhoods were integrated. The neighborhoods aren't so integrated now. I've gone back to Iowa since then, and it's a shame how things go on. It's a shame, and I miss my my childhood days back in Iowa. It was wonderful. I had a wonderful time. My first girlfriend of course, was a redhead with freckles.
Yeah.
I got this thing for redheads. I can't help it. Got this thing. And so, ladies and men who are redheaded, watch out.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to keep that in mind when I need a favor.
There you go. There you go. And Fuzz is not a redhead either. Well, of course, it's gray now anyway. So, but
no one has to stay gray except that newscaster in Canada.
Lisa, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you like me. My mustache used to be red.
Yeah.
But that's all.
Well, really, I don't think we've had an opportunity. I'm going to put this on gallery view because I don't think we've had a new opportunity to show you just how much we love that song. Yay!
Oh, thank you so much. I was a little bit afraid on the song, but it worked out.
That was great. I mentioned in the chat that I might want to steal that, and I'm thinking that would be a great song to combine in a melody mix with "Drinking Again."
Oh, that's a great song.
That the two of them would work very well.
Advertising that album, the Stan Kenton, called "The Romantic Approach."
Yep.
And
cool.
It's great. So far, I can see the titles are wonderful, old standards. I love standards. So.
I do too, and I was just thinking how I wanted to make sure I told you how much I appreciated sharing the story, and I wish I could hear more of them because I think they're important, and it's nice when we can do that, and I really appreciated that. I'm encouraging you to do it more often. That's
all right, baby.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are worse ways that you could have spent an hour and a half.
Oh God, yeah.
So yay! It's a quick show tonight, but we'll be
Next week, I'm going to be 5 hours different again from you.
Oh,
Oh,
geez.
no.
Next week already?
Okay.
Yes, because we were supposed to do it this weekend. We were supposed to do it yesterday, but because of the plebiscito, they didn't want to confuse everybody. But actually, it was really confusing anyway because all of the clocks automatically changed.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Now Chile's going through a week of wondering what time it is, you know.
I didn't know what
No one
time it
knows.
was.
So
Oh, no.
why do I say, Eduardo, do not touch the kitchen clock because that it's not digital. So you know.
Right, there you go. Oh, God. Oh,
I wonder if you'll break into tribes of people who are an hour ahead and people who are an hour behind. And
It's a great excuse to be late for everything, or we sprung forward. So, yeah, it's a great excuse to be late for everything.
yeah.
You could also spring back, couldn't you?
In the fall.
Yeah,
our fault.
sometimes you spring back.
I've seen square dancers do it, so I know it's possible.
Yeah.
And when I have excuses to be late, see,
You
if
could-
you spring forward, then you have and you didn't know it, or you're not sure, then you could say,
Yeah.
I'm
Or you
sorry.
could fall-
Is
you could
Chile
fall
like
for it.
I don't know any is Chile like Brazil and that you're always late anyway?
No.
Well, like
No,
um,
no.
No.
Uh,
Peru neither. Nope.
you know,
Different thing.
it's a different idiosyncrasy. The biggest idiosyncrasy here, which is really hard to learn unless you really live here for a long time, is that yes means everything. Yes means no, yes means maybe, and yes means yes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You have to know when
No.
when it is, when it's no, when it's maybe, and when it is really yes. That's
There's a great dito in Peru. Aquisito. Do you have that in Chile too? Aquisito. Aquisito. When you're asking for directions and someone will tell you, Aquisito no más. It's
No.
here somewhere nearby, which means they have no idea where it is.
Oh,
That's very Peruvian. No, here everything is when they're giving you a direction like where something is like in front of something. Está frente, but in front could be like from that kilometer over there to that kilometer over there. But it's in front.
That's also Peru. It could be a mile away, but yeah, it's right there.
It's in
I
front.
like it. I think it's charming.
Mhm.
It is, but you
Yeah.
have to understand that. there was a bed and breakfast I stayed at.
Because it's
There was a bed and breakfast I stayed at many times in Barranco in Lima, and it was just so much fun telling the taxi driver that where are you going? He said, they would always ask, where are you going? I'm going to El Hostal Aquisito, and they would always go, what? No, that's the name of the hotel, Aquisito. And then they would go, what? And then, no, that's the name of the hotel, Aquisito. And then they would go, oh, that is a really cool name for a hotel.
Yeah.
If you don't know what aquí means, it means here. I know most people here speak Spanish, but aquí is like here, and aquisito, everything's ito, everything's little. And what's that joke? What's that joke about the ito?
Uh-oh.
You gotta know Spanish for that.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Anyway, it ends in Judge Ito. Why does it have to be Spanish?
Oh, no.
I love it. That's so cute.
I had to tell you the punchline because he doesn't even remember it. But it ends in Judge Ito.
No, but that was when OJ
Yeah, but what was it?
was how do you call a burro, a small burro in Mexico? Burrito. Taco in Spanish, taquito. How do you call a small judge? Judge Ito.
There we go. Hey, that was pretty cool. That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very funny. No one's going to know that reference in a few years, but I like the fact that we all knew it.
Yeah.
You know,
Love that. We were there.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, my goodness. So happy to see everyone, and we should
Chip,
probably
it's
say
great to see
goodnight.
you. It's great to see you, buddy.
Good to have you
Thank
back.
you. Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Yes.
yeah, well, thank you very much. Well, then I'm going to say good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
I had a great
Hit the
time.
button. It's
I'm
all going
sweating.